Hey y'all, how about these concert and showcase ticket issues though? After staying up entirely too long to listen to the live stream of Big Bang's May concert, I woke up a few hours ago and saw a lot of frustrated messages on Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, and other social media accounts about trying to get tickets for Red Bullet tour for Bangtan Boys. Sorry, y'all, I'm still half asleep. Almost any showcase or concert that comes to America leads to a lot of frustration for international fans. Either you have issues buying the tickets, especially if it's through AXS. It's in a location that's too far. You have to fly to it or drive long distances to get to it. It's not in your city. It's not enough retail. It's not organized. There's always some issue to it. So I figured, being someone who works in the entertainment industry, that I could probably shed some light for you all. Ironically enough, somebody did send me a tweet right when I was recording this, so it kind of worked out. I guess this is on time. Putting concerts together is a difficult task in and of itself. When you start to incorporate international stars, it turns into a whole new issue. There's sorting out lodging, transportation, visas, getting their staff. Seeking out venues is exceptionally difficult as well. You either want something that's the proper size to be able to bring enough people, or you want it to be intimate. There's no easy in between, especially with the cities that predominantly receive these kind of concerts. US venues don't know what the hell K-pop is. There's no other way to say it. So you gravitate towards the cities that are used to actually getting the type of entertainment that you want scheduled. Then there's negotiations. And negotiations are done in different time zones. For example, let's just hypothetically say that my company is bringing someone to the US in July of this year. The fact that that's something that is relatively easy to do in South Korea, because South Korea is the size of the state of Indiana and anyone can get around relatively quickly to find venues to do diverse things, and the demand is consistently there because it is their entertainment industry. That's not the case here. You can call a venue, try to explain that you're bringing a Korean entertainment company and a Korean entertainment group to their venue, and they kind of shun it. They don't know what the demand will be, they don't know if the tickets will sell, and they don't know if it'll actually work. Marketing and promotion makes it even more difficult. We want to reach out to the cities that are interested in having things happen, and we do our best to find where the demand is, but then it turns into an argument of, will people actually travel to this location or not? And don't get me started on ticketing. It can be exceptionally difficult. Very, very difficult. There's a lot of crazy fees that can also be a little questionable, especially when you're able to print your own ticket, download your own ticket, and put it on your own phone. What do I need to pay a $7 or $8 fee for assessing that when I've done all the work and you only took my transaction? So there's a lot of negatives there. And for any promotion company, it can be really, really frightening. With us being the fans, we are in a lot of control in terms of whether or not a company makes or breaks itself. Here in Texas, there's only 3 companies that predominantly do K-pop entertainment. Well, technically 4, now that I've split with one of them. In short, we work hard to make it work, but there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes before we even make an announcement that a concert or a showcase or even a fan meet is coming, because the variables are very, very high against us being US organizers. And not even just the US organizers. A lot of you specifically like to tag Jazzy Group, but there's a lot that could be done on an organizational level that they're still learning our market and how to work within. That's a Malaysian company. You can only get so mad at somebody who's not fully familiar with what's going on. And the only way to learn is through trial and error. So to Hallyu Entertainment, Subculture Entertainment, Demographics Entertainment, K-Pop All Night, my company, MacG Productions. I hope this is a beneficial shout out for those in Texas. There's far more companies than that here in the US. We definitely have K-pop around the world in Canada, and they are just holding it down. Jazzy Group and anything even bigger, particularly CJE&M, who definitely has a US presence, but almost every year someone's complaining about how KCON is organized and ran. It ain't easy, y'all. It's not easy. And it's not an excuse for you not to voice your concerns, but be constructive in the process. Understand that this is not a usual market for this country. Although the Hallyu wave is very strong, there is still a lot for the U.S. market to learn in terms of how to work with it. So when you do have a complaint, be constructive about it. Make sure to send it to them directly to voice your concerns and be specific about what the issue is. You use this ticketing system and X, Y, and Z happened. Or I sat in the waiting room with this ticketing system and I refreshed for 40 minutes and now all the tickets are sold out. Or your on-site ticket sales issue is really frustrating. Or you didn't consider parking and these are the things that could have been to resolve that. Make your suggestions known and sound, but try a little tenderness in the process, all right? It's hard on us. And once it gets to the point where I am able to let you all know what big things I have in store for you all, show me some love, please. But this is new territory for us all, and you have the capacity to make it an amazing experience for all these entertainment companies. We trust and we value you and all the information that you share. So share it well. All right? Bye, y'all.